INFJs will self-destruct unless they do this. That's what we're going to talk about today. If this is an interesting topic to you, please hit the like button now. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to Dueling Personalities for more entertainment and insight for intuitive types. I have comedy sketches. I've written an entire album about every MBTI intuitive personality type on this channel. All that content is available if you subscribe now. The INFJ from a very young age senses that they are different than other people. And the INFJ is formulating a unique worldview from the time they are very young. When the INFJ reaches adulthood, young adulthood, and then on into middle age, they continue developing this worldview. When the INFJ reaches a certain level of development or maturity in their life, they come to a crossroads. They come to a fork in the road where they realize that in their heart of hearts, they know that they have a message in their heart. They have a unique purpose. They have a higher calling. The INFJ is known as the advocate. And at this crossroads, the INFJ will come to realize that many of the things that they thought they were living for, that they thought would bring them fulfillment, happiness, joy, they come to find that these things did not produce that happiness that they had hoped that it would. INFJ, do you resonate? Okay, so what happens next? One of two things happens. The INFJ either chooses to reluctantly, usually reluctantly, succumb to this true calling. Why do I use that terminology? Well, in some cases, the INFJ's cause that they choose to advocate for, it might be, Candyland or Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory or, all roses and happiness and glitz and glam. But more often than not, what the INFJ has done is they have weighed the risks as well. They've weighed the pros and the cons, and what they've come to realize is that this purpose, this cause that they wish to advocate for, it carries with it very often a heavy burden. It carries with it, struggles, trials, issues, hardships. What happens if the INFJ continues to ignore this cause in their heart that they wish to advocate for? What happens when they're at that crossroads? If the INFJ refuses to step into their calling, sadly, they will, more often than not, they will either do as Henry David Thoreau said, which is the mass of men lead lives of quiet desperation, and the INFJ will just live out the remainder of their days in obscurity, never letting their light shine before men. Or the INFJ will fall into hard drugs, drinking, smoking, as I did for many years, the drinking part and the smoking part. I never went past weed, and I'm not judging anybody that partakes of that. I've been off that stuff for a long time now. And if you haven't, that's okay. I don't judge. But I do believe that INFJs are at severe risk of self-destruction if they fail to step into their true purpose and their true calling. What are your thoughts on this? I'd love to hear your story. If you found this topic interesting today, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Please donate to my super thanks and leave your thoughts in the comments. Have a blessed day. You're in my thoughts and prayers. And I'll talk to you in the next video. Take care.